Hello, beautiful person. Just going to make sure I can actually see myself. Here we go. So glad to be with you again. So today I am in my office and not walking. Okay, now I don't know whether you heard me before. Maybe I'll just start again. I'll find out. It's all new. But anyway, good morning, beautiful person. So happy to be with you again. I am, as you can see, I'm in my office, not walking because we had a record cold last night in Winnipeg, minus 4.7 Celsius at the airport. So yeah, my poor ancient phone is not up for doing Facebook Lives in those conditions. So here I am in my office. So my name is Hadassah Guitar, and I am a life coach and a wellness advocate, and I help you make your self-care easy and convenient. And today I want to talk about why you shouldn't believe your own stories. So, as you know, if you follow me at all, I love to listen to audiobooks while I'm running or walking. And right now I'm listening to The Fifth Agreement by Don Miguel Ruiz and his son, Don Jose Ruiz. And there's the Fifth Agreement. You're probably familiar with the four agreements, which are, I'll just recount them quickly, which are, let me see, be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. What was the third one? Oh, never make assumptions. And then the fourth one is always do your best. And then he talks about the fifth agreement, which is be skeptical, but learn to listen. I haven't finished the book yet, but one of the things that they talk about is not believing your own stories, which I think is completely amazing. Because one of the things that they talk about, and this comes out of the Toltec tradition that the Ruizes are from, of course, but this is also in the Jewish tradition, Christian tradition, Hindu, Muslim, any tradition that has any sort of mysticism to it will tell you that words, by definition, are not truth. And so there is truth in the world, I believe, but we can't access it through words, because as soon as we start putting words, they recount the story of Adam in the Garden of Eden walking with God, and God asks Adam to name all the animals. And basically that is the beginning of language in that story. But the names that Adam gives the animals is just symbols. It's just the names of the animals. The animals themselves are what they are, and they're not changed by having names attached to them. So this is basically what the Ruizes are saying about the world, is that the world is what it is. The sun is the sun, a tree is a tree. What we call them is not truth. What they are is truth. What we call them is not truth. And people make up whole stories based on what they think is truth, but it's really the same kind of story as saying, okay, I call this a tree in English, I call it etz in Hebrew, I call it boom in Dutch. Those are the three languages that I speak fluently. I could probably come up with names in other languages, but the point is that those are three different names, but the tree is still a tree. So the stories that you tell yourself are based on the same kind of idea, that just because you have a story doesn't mean that it's true. In fact, it's almost 100% guaranteed that as soon as it becomes a story, it is no longer true. The Ruizes tell a wonderful kind of story about imagining that you go into a movie theater. It's too long, I'm not going to go about it here, but basically what they come out with is the conclusion that your story of your life is what's in your head. Other people have different stories and different movies of their lives in their heads, and you can never know the truth of what's going on inside another human. You have your perception of people. You actually don't know, even if it's your children, even if it's your parents or your loved one, the people that are closest to you, you still don't know what they're actually thinking or feeling. They can tell you, and then you get a little closer. But if you try to imagine what they're thinking or feeling, you have no idea whether you're even close to the truth. And that's really, really important because people spend a lot of time creating stories based on what they think other people are thinking or feeling. And the truth is, we never have any idea. And so you cannot believe your own stories about other people or about yourself. If you're telling yourself stories that you're ugly, that you're too fat, that you're too old, that you're too thin, that you're too short, that you're too tall, that you're too something, too much, too little, too something to succeed at what it is that you want to do, those stories have no validity. They're not based on truth. They're just stories. So start to examine the stories that you tell yourself and ask yourself, is this truth? Because chances are it's not based on anything except the nasty words that somebody maybe once said to you and you are now repeating to yourself. So this is a much bigger subject than anything that I can do in a short video, but I just wanted to share this with you because I was listening to it this morning and it's just so important. So if you like this sort of thing, I have a mailing list which goes out once a week and it has one email a week, and in this email I talk about mindset kind of things, this kind of thing, and I do not sell you anything in that email. So if you would like to join this mailing list, drop me a message. I'll be happy to add you. One email a week, and I just talk about mindset stuff there. So you have a great day. Remember, I love you. Talk to you again soon.